I'll grab palm up on this lapel, okay? So right hand palm up, I grab on that lapel. All right, now you think, hey, nothing's holding Sam, he could just turn towards you, but if Sam tries to turn towards me, see how I've got that shoulder? So we really can't go that far. Hey, what's up guys? Professor Tom here. I'm here with student Sam. We're gonna have some fun today. I love what we're about to show you, and I'm gonna show you the whole series. So we're gonna have a look at a chain of attacks here. Of course, you might not need the whole chain, but as your partners get better and more experienced, stronger athletes, like 300-pound purple belt like this, you're gonna have some combinations because plan A might not work. So let's have a look at what we do to keep a big guy like this down and then how to go into our submission chain. So I've managed to put Big Sam on his back and get past his guard. Fantastic. This is one we prepared earlier. Now, when you go to keep a big guy like this down, it can be hard to stop them turning towards you, bridging you. If we put too much weight on them, they might even be able to roll us. So what we can do is we can start to use our pajamas here for good effect. And what I'm gonna do is say if I've got Sam and he's say got me here like this and I'm holding on underhook crossface, keeping my weight on him, I'm just gonna reach up with my right hand and pull his near side lapel out, okay? If you're in the middle of a heavy roll, that gi will probably be out anyway. But if it's not, pull the thing out. Stretch it tight, paste it to this hand here. So you see how I take it to this hand, okay? And now I row my left elbow to my groin. What does that do to Sam? Well, it's gonna bend his spine and twist it. So spinal torsion and a spinal twist, fantastic. So what I wanna do is I've pasted his lapel here, what we call a gi wrap, and I pull my elbow towards my groin. Now Sam's stuck here, and it's gonna let me keep my hand on the ground and elbow on his hip and slide up to a knee on belly. Why do I go to knee on belly? Well, I'm gonna need two hands, and if I use two hands from side control, what's holding him down? Hopes and dreams. So I gotta keep my right knee on him, hold him down. Now watch what I do with this left hand. I slide to the end of that tag, and now I bring it to this side of his face. Now I swap hands. Right hand here, palm up. I'll grab palm up on this lapel, okay? So right hand palm up, I grab on that lapel. All right, now you think, hey, nothing's holding Sam, he could just turn towards you, but if Sam tries to turn towards me, see how I've got that shoulder? So we really can't go that far. Now from here, Sam's in a bit of trouble. If he does nothing or he's trying to push at my knee, I reach across, I get hold of that collar, not his actual collar, but I should say his lapel here that I've wrapped around. It forms a rope. So I latch my fingers onto that rope and now take my head to the middle and take that cross choke. So this is a Brabo cross choke. So once I'm in knee on belly, if his hands are low, I go over the top and twist through. But after a while, Sam's gonna know when Tom's hand comes over the top, bad stuff happens. So he will block it with his left hand. So as I'm here and I go, here it comes, he's gonna do this, like blocking a karate chop. I will too. And when he blocks, I grab his tricep and now I take some weight off my knee and I pull him up to his side and then I squish that tricep with the middle of my body. Now from this position, I'll take my left hand to hug his back, just like a DAS choke here, guys, but I'm holding onto the lapel. And now I pull that right hand for a tremendous choke where I've got his carotid artery here, his other carotid artery is getting pressed in by his deltoid, and then we have a tremendous choke. So this was the forerunner. This was the grandfather, if you will, of what we call the DAS choke now. Okay, this is the Brabo choke. When I first learned the DAS choke, we called it a no-gi Brabo, okay? So let's have a look again. I've got a big guy on his back, so I'm gonna take the lapel out and paste it to my left hand. Hop up to knee on belly, and then quickly change hands and go from your left hand holding this lapel to your right hand holding this lapel, okay? Now that I've got that, if he does nothing, I've got my cross choke. But after a while, he'll stop and he'll block, okay? Grab the tricep, pull him up to his side, and now hug tight, and you're just pulling that right hand through as you compress. And this truly feels like a cross choke combined with a Das choke, whoa, it's a real good one. After a while though, you'll get some guys who use the power of that leg and they will pin that far shoulder a bit to the ground and they make it hard to pull them up. They make it hard to get the cross choke, hard to pull them up onto their side to get that Brabo choke. So then we can do a Brabo back take, okay? So I love this one, I just find it really fun. So I'm here side control. I'll pace the lapel to my left hand. I hop up to my knee, I switch through to my right, but I can't get the cross choke and I can't pull him up onto his side. So I'm gonna get my left foot and I step it close to my hand and then I'm gonna pull him up like that because it was behind his neck. He'll pull right up. Be careful you don't do this too fast and send his head into his own knee. So after he gets pulled up, I go chest to back instantly, okay, and squeeze in between my knees and my elbows, okay? Don't worry about hooks and stuff like that yet. Then from here, I can either go into his collar or something that I like to do is actually grip into his lapel here. Now get the far lapel and now I've got my choke set. Because ultimately I want to be choking his neck while I try to get my hooks in. So if I've got him here like this and I don't have a choke in, he can fight the hooks. But if I've got a choke set up here, as I take him down, my hooks will go in easier because the guy's got to make some of his CPU, you know, be addressed towards getting choked. So if he's on his back, let's have a look at the back take. I've got him here, I've pinned him down, so ensure it. Get your gi wrap, that's your cover note right there. I jump up, I switch hands, and I've got cross choke number 1. If he defends, I pull him up onto his side and have Brabo choke number 2. If I couldn't get that one though, I'll put my left foot up and I'll just lift him up and go straight onto his back, squeeze in between my knees and elbows. And then I can get my choke in position, pull him down, and then get my hooks in while I get my finish. Okay guys? So ultimately, that series is fun, it's easy, and it's very predictable. After a while, you'll soon stop fearing like lack of control. See, when you first start it, you go, oh, when I'm doing the switch, he'll see it coming. He'll get out, and they just don't. So almost pretend like when you go to do this first in rolling, that it's just drilling, and you'll be quite surprised that you can just put your knee on them and just get your hands, and you're like, yeah, they're not doing anything. Because whatever they do with their hands, they're gonna leave vulnerabilities. And ultimately, if you're ever in this position, and he just grabs onto your hands and tries to hold them, slide your knee across to mount and take him out and live happily ever after, okay? So this is called the Brabo choke series. So the first one we did was a Brabo cross choke, then we had our Brabo choke, and then we finally had our Brabo back take to a Brabo variation of a double lapel bow and arrow choke from the back. Okay guys, hope you had fun, enjoy it, and I hope to meet you all on the mats one day. Awesome.